All right. So, I need to call myself, man. I need to call myself. Now, when I've started to think about what I have done throughout history with them, forget about it, man. Well, I get excited. You understand? I've been fucking with them for so much, for so long. I mean, I'll give you a couple of concrete examples. All right. So everything is about the psyche, metagame, game theory, right? Logic, philosophy, jokes. You know that jokes, real good jokes, which carry a certain language. All right, so I will give you a couple of examples here. There are jokes like, who went into the bar, blah, 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 blah. Okay. There are other type of jokes where you just make the joke on the fly, meaning you're in a conversation with a couple of group of people. All right. And during the conversation, continuously, you find a very funny observation in relation to conversation. That is somebody who functions quite well in the brain. All right, let me give you another example in the same context. Let's go back to the crumbles. All right, so let's say I'm in the midst of the crumbles. All right, all the other people are 10 different people. Now, let's say 20 different people from 20 different places around the earth. All right? All right. Everybody speaks English. Everybody has their own culture. Everybody has their own background. Everybody has their own behaviorism, their own patterns, right? I am one of the fastest in the world to pick up patterns in regards to how people function. Like, how do people actually function? How do they talk? Why do they talk? What is their background? It's quite easy for me to see. It's very easy for me to see. It's very, very easy for me to see. I would assume, based upon what I've read on the web. All right, so I've read a little bit on the web in regards to visualizations. All right, so there's a limitation there in regards to what a person can actually visualize. Some people don't even visualize anything. Some people are not able to visualize even the least. Like, if you take an apple as an example, you hold an apple. Are you able to visualize an apple? In what context? In which form? I can create 1,000 different variants of a certain apple. I can create 1,000 different variants within a certain variant. If I place that variant up here, like a logical, let's make a logical platform. 1,000 different variants. Then I take one of those variants, put it above the other ones. Create a new layer, a new layer. And it's something that identifies a new layer, right? It's a new pattern, it's a new language. Create 1,000 different variants there also. You understand? So let's go back to this context of people. All right. So you see, I'm very good at visualizing. I'm very good at understanding. I'm very good at understanding to the point where I can make each and every single one of these persons, I think. Each and every single one of them laugh. Me being able to generate a joke, not necessarily where everybody else understands, only that person understands. But I can also make sure that I make a joke that has the same contextual application to that person, but also includes everybody else in the group to laugh with him. That's what comedy is at some point. Comedy is much more than just let's go into the bar and laugh together, and the priest and the Jew and the giraffe and the lion and what the fuck ever, right? At some point it's much more. Now understand and why the BMI is quite important, and why it has been going on for 15 years. Understand why they condition the Swedish society. Because you see, I don't just sit at home. No, I go to the gym and they keep the radiation and the BMI ongoing. I went to Volvo, they kept the radiation and the BMI ongoing. I went to Valmet, they kept the radiation and the BMI ongoing. I've been moving around. While the BMI is ongoing, I've been moving around 5-6 different places. I keep going to different gyms and the radiation and the BMI is ongoing. I never allow myself to engage with the machine. I don't engage. So once the machine is ongoing, I just only do one thing. I identify, because I'm not here to be fucked with. I'm not a slave. I'm a master. So I fuck the slave. And the slave is, of course, the whitest, most proud Aryan in our world, in our lifetime. The Swede, the mighty Swede, the Viking, who doesn't even have this much. And look at my beard, this much. Understand? He cannot compare himself. All he has at some point, my color, my skin color is much better than all of you. That's all he has. That is his continuation. The one thing that keeps him consistent through time. Thievery, murder, barbarism, and reference to his color as being the Almighty. At some point, sit down, you fucking dumb dog. I'm the fucking master in this fucking place. That's what I fucking did to these fucking losers. So you see, they never conditioned me in any way, form or shape in relation to the BMI. It's bullshit, it's an illusion in their own minds. They condition themselves to torture. They condition themselves to implement an M-Cultra system. They condition themselves to murder. They condition themselves to steal. They condition their own Volvo to accept that which is the fate, or where they die. They condition the fate of Valmet, the fate of Aker Solutions, which is a company in Norway. You see, they were in Norway also. I went to work in Norway for 3-4 years. They were there also, doing a lot of weird things, a lot of weird stuff. I will tell you all about it. All right, what can this technology do also? All right, without any type of machinery around you, without any type of assistance, without any type of glasses, let's assume these are actually VR glasses. Without anything around you, you know what they can do? They can generate holograms, real holograms. Real holograms. They can do that. Now, they've even conditioned people here in Nyköping to play with these holograms, to mock me, to fuck with me. All right, so this happened a couple of months ago. No, yeah, a couple of months ago, a little bit more than a couple of months, 5-6 months. Okay, so I went to the gym. All right, I've changed the gym. Too much weirdness, do you understand? It was just like, they went all in. I was like, nah, man, I'm not joining this fucking club. It's a fucking derangement, club of derangement, club of delusion. I don't even engage with the fucking machine in its most binary sense. You think I'm gonna join in? You see, what it does here, sometimes they do some things. You see, I'm a beautiful man, right? Yes, So, you see, it's not very hard for me to pick up ladies. Not very hard at all. Once you're part of the BMI, you stay away from it until this fucking shit ends. And these people are intelligence, they are spies. What is the one thing the spy utilizes, the spies utilize continuously and constantly? Ladies. Always use ladies. They always try to make something happen, I assume, to isolate me. So they did something in this gym where they start to play with the BMI, electrical zaps and other type of conditioning to create a certain effect in relation to a hologram that was produced inside the gym. So I usually go there during the evenings. And during the evenings, not many people. A couple of girls, a couple of ladies, understand? And at some point you see, these people are well aware of the radiation. These people are well aware. I mean, they are conditioned to accept it. For 15 years, not even a single day, have I accepted this fucking shit. Not a single fucking day. All of a sudden, this fucking city is conditioned. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? They even went farther than that. They started to produce holograms in my surroundings, in the fucking gym. And they started to use his own daughter, whose pussy hair is long. He started to use his fucking daughter roaming around in the gym together with a hologram. making different fucking movements, showing the clear sign of a hologram, where she walked together with a hologram, played with the hologram. I will not go into details because I don't want to go into details. But they used a a dog, a dinosaur. They've been using a bunch of weird fucking figurines, generate them as a hologram without any type of equipment. You see, at some point when you look at a hologram, you see, it's not, you need equipment. You see, you need something that is a base that generates a hologram. And even if you have that base, let's say you fucking in the gym, you have a base buried some underneath some fucking wood panels, all right, but the fucking dog was walking in the gym and the lady was walking with the dog, and of course she was smiling. She was looking at me, smiling, continuously smiling, and I was getting a lot of electrical zaps on the right thumb, and that is how they reinforce you, and they create a very good sensation, like I'm almost in love. You understand? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. What the fuck is this shit? I create very, very, very good AI. I don't get involved in this fucking amateur hour shit, man. I don't get involved in this fucking shit. So that's the things they do. They condition you with electrical zaps. They have certain technology which can generate what is considered science fiction. They utilize it, or they abuse their own people, condition them, MK Ultra style. They use their own daughters to try to, entice me, try to recruit me. Because you see, I never engage. I don't give up on that rule. This BMI is an enemy of mine. An enemy of mine gets fucked in the asshole. I'm the master. That's all there is to it. Of course I'm not gonna be fucking recruited into this fucking agency. 15 years of torture, thievery, murder attempt. What the fuck ever? Are you fucking delusional? You think a blonde girl will fucking be able to, take this beautiful man and fuck with his brain? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. No, I sustain. As a Kurdish Muslim man, not as a fucking Nazi from the fucking 40s. Understand? These people are fucking delusional.